the time. I check the time when I go live, and it's 1:11. It just lets me know. I was supposed to go live. It's facts. I gotta figure out what I want to touch on first. First off, peace to all the gods and goddesses. First and foremost, and all high vibrational human beings. This is Viewpoints of Rob's Inferno while the burn's slow. I hope everybody achieving what they supposed to achieve and all of that. You feel me? Um, so first I want to say it's a lot going on our planet right now, right, y'all? I know y'all see them CMEs and see what our sun is doing. The intensity of that shit just gonna pick up, you know. So I was gonna go live on a gram and shit. Y'all know I always do my viewpoints on my gram and shit, but I don't know, like I feel like I haven't been showing YouTube like enough love or anything like that. I don't really be on here. I feel like the last live I did on here, like I don't even remember. It was so long ago. So I just like, you know what, if I fuck with this shit, I'm probably gonna get on here for real. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like I just want to point out, like right now, how everything's taking place is out of control. The UV index is out of control. It's like they're like at like set, like the UV index would be like at like 7.5, like you feel me? Like fucking the UVC radiation, spiking over 20 and shit. You feel me? Like this is justice. This is justice for us right now. We waited so long. So much has been done to us. You feel me? For us to be where we at now. I'm just happy this is taking place. I'm gonna just say that. I couldn't be, carbonated beings. It's just like an energy that can't be on a planet no more and being eradicated. You know what I'm saying? And as far as our ancestors, whenever they choose to, hop off and do what they're gonna do, it's becoming more noticeable as the days go on, all over the planet. In the 50 states, out the 50 states. Like I said, everybody's anatomy right now is changing, whether you're aware of it or not, due to the UVC radiation and the ionized particles that's coming off that sun. It's a lot, y'all. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I really haven't really been on here because I just been preparing. You know what I'm saying? As all this shit is crashing, I'm just preparing because I know everything of what it is, and we know how average Americans are. I will say, right, or just like people, because the destruction has really been done worldwide. A lot of people don't pay attention to stuff until it's like the last moment, and they don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially this type of stuff, it's like pseudoscience type of shit, right? Like nobody want to pay attention to this shit, right? So I'm even more so just happy that all this is taking place so everybody can be humbled. But not even just so the fact that everybody can be humbled, but so everything can go back to its natural order. As far as all Aboriginal, Indigenous people, all carbonated beings, we'd be able to have our planet ran the way we want it to run. Right now, it's like we're, because of the destruction, we're in acceptance of stuff. We're not even aware of a lot of ways that it's destruction towards us and stuff that, as far as us, we coincide with. You feel me? Like us as a collective, like we're not all the way there. So with that being said, it's like everything that's taking place. When I say this over and over, y'all, like how like it's the only way, and this had to take place to the way that it's taking place right now. There's no other way. But one thing I will like to point out is this though. I'm just looking forward to this shit. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just looking forward. Like I'm not even here as far as reality goes. Like I'm not here, y'all. Like I'm more like anybody that has any type of ignorance for me, like I don't even pay attention to that shit. Like that shit, like it just like bounce off of me or some shit. Being real with y'all, like it's people that like I know, like I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna say flat out. As far as me and how I carry myself and my mission statement on this planet, like however people deal with me when I approach them or whatever it is, or however so I come in their life, based on how they deal with me, that's going to decide the karma that they get. You get what I'm saying? And I'm starting to notice that more and more all throughout life in situations where I know I've been put in people's lives to kind of. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm a saint or anything because I'm not. Same way I'm saying there's people like that come to me, y'all. But I'm aware of it though. Whenever any of them type of people come in your life, you gotta be aware of it. You know, and you gotta take heed to your for the better, so you can become the best person that you can be. You feel me? It's imperative. So, um, yeah, like I'm noticing that about me now, and like for example, this one guy the other day, I've been helping him out, giving him advice and stuff, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna go in on it, but because this isn't about him and his situation, and I'm not trying to play his personal business out there, but he just has some personal stuff in his life. But long story short, this man is gay, right? This man is gay, and when I first met him, I met him getting some blunts or whatever, and I was just trying to explain to him like bro, like that's not the natural. But you know how people get offended when, especially on that type of time with that, right? You can't even like mention like you got like you're on like fucking nails. People make you seem like you're just anti or like homophobic, and to some extent, like I really am. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not knocking anybody that's gay, but as far as me, I don't rock like that, and I know that's not the natural way things are supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So whether I say it nicely or I say it a little bit mean, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. That's flat out. I don't give a fuck about me being canceled about that shit or nothing like that. That's just how I honestly feel. So, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all about that. Man was made for man, and woman was made for woman. You know what I'm saying? So, literally, I'm telling him this kind of, like, bro, like, this isn't how things are supposed to go, and you realize this though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize that this is the natural order of things, and you can bring like a lot of anger your way as far as just being on that type of time, man. Just bring like a lot of bad luck your way and all of that. Just fuck your whole shit up, because you can never be in right and righteous balance and like a righteous balance with carrying yourself like that. You know. So like I'm like telling him, and he I guess he didn't feel how I felt. He didn't feel like how I felt about it or whatever. And that's fine. Like I can't force anyone to think how I think, but it's certain stuff that just is what it is. And whether you know it, you happen to be people to know it or not, but this is just what it is, and this just really happens to be the truth. You get what I'm saying? And that's one of them things for a fact. Man was man was made for woman, and woman made for man. Shit, the only thing close to that shit that for anyone that to understand more is like this. Like the only time, how can I say this? Like the only time, I thought this was moving fast right now, y'all, but the only time that was really happening was before the masculine energy was even here. When women didn't need a man to have a baby. But that was like times, but that was way, 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 way back. You know what I'm saying? Like we came so far from that. So where we're at now, it's like it's not like that. And like I said, man was made for woman, woman for man, not man for man or woman for woman. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, you know? Well, I mean, I know what it is, but it's the destruction of us in itself. But, yeah, I was telling him, and, he tried to, like, argue with me about it, but still, I tried to give him my best advice. Fast forward, um, one day he asked, if I want to go on a walk with him or whatever. I guess, like, he just needed to vent and whatever, talk about some shit or whatever. And our situations are somewhat similar, but it's different because mine's with my baby mother. You know what I'm saying? But I guess like he has his significant other, he has like a problem or whatever. So like I'm like walking with him. I had to go to the shopping center anyway, to turn some stuff in or whatever. So I start chopping it up with him. And while I'm chopping it up with him, it kind of got down to that because he started talking about that, and I kind of, I try to listen the best I could listen to that, but it's still kind of like on the deaf ear in a way. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because it's like I'm not gay and I don't rock like that, and it's hard for me to understand a person like a man talking about, oh, I'm having a problem with my man, and I'm thinking about hitting them or da da da. It's like I don't really know how to deal with any of that because it's like I only been with women. You feel me? I don't know what that's like, you know. So it kind of got into that, and I kind of was telling him again, like, yeah, like man's made for woman, woman for man, not man for man or woman for woman. That's not the natural order of things. You know what I'm saying? And you're really confused. You say like women, you're really confused because you know that you shouldn't be going with man. You're a man like me. You have a dick. So with that being said, you was made for women. You get what I'm saying? And we kind of got in an argument a little bit about it. But again, like that's not something I'm gonna even argue with anybody. I'm gonna give you my advice on it. You choose to think about it however you want to go about it. But you know, um, so basically, long story short, because I'm already talking about this long enough. But basically, I guess, when he was walking with me or whatever, due to the problems that they have, like I said, stuff that has nothing to do with me, but he should have respected me enough to make me aware of it. I guess when we was out walking or whatever, I guess like his so-called man or whatever was, I guess, I don't even know if he really was following us or was he paranoid, but all that was really irrelevant because if so, in my mind, like I'm just like, bro, and this would be the same thing for like my nigga with his female. Like this don't have nothing to do with him being gay or not. It's just more crazy that he is, and it's like from a standpoint of me trying to help somebody. Y'all get what I'm saying? But like in my mind, like I'm like, bro, don't have me in no type of situation off of your shit. That has nothing to do with me. You feel me? Like for real. Like you gotta have some respect for me or put that in check because you don't want that to come my way because you don't off that shit. You feel me? So don't even play with me like that. I'm telling him. I'm again, like I'm telling this whole story so y'all can understand that people will be having off of dealing with me in a bad manner, and my calling and my purpose, in my life and what I'm on, and what I be trying to tell people as far as just giving out positive energy and stuff like that. Hey, peace, God, enjoy the rest of your day, man. Like yeah, like positive energy goes a long way, and and for the people like my doppelgangers and shit like that or whatever, right? And the posse that talk about me, but I don't even know these niggas and shit like that. Be trying to cipher energy and all of that. Be trying to cipher it like, if you're gonna copy me in any shape, way, or form, or anyone, not even me. I'm not. This ain't about me, y'all. But I'm saying like this form of thinking. As far as like being good and stuff, and being a good person and stuff. Be that person because you're supposed to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that person. Don't be that person just because you feel I want to get with this. Like it's kind of weird even to think of it like this. Like I'm gonna be a good person just because I see this person gets love off of being a good person, so that's gonna make me be a good person. No, you should want to be a good person because it's the right thing to do to be a good person. You feel me? Like people don't really be getting it. People really don't be getting it. But you should change for yourself. You know, and I'll tell you this: one thing with changing, not with all things, but with a lot of things, is some things don't change. You feel me? But you got to accept change. You know, if it was like this and it's like this now with certain things, you might be mad at it or whatever, but it is what it is, and life goes on. Regardless of however you feel about it. But back to this situation because I had to kind of like touch on that even with my baby mother and that shit a little bit without even really touching on it. But back to what I was saying about this, yeah, like I gave him an advice. He got mad or whatever. Kind of had me in uncomfortable situations, like before I left from him and whatever. We didn't spark or nothing. You feel me? But like how the situation occurred is like I guess like when we was leaving or whatever, we separate ways after we came from out the store or whatever. I guess like he didn't want his man to see something that he sold or something like that, some shit like that. He was on some hiding type, deceptive type shit or whatever, and he asked me to hold his bag for him because I guess he didn't want his man to see it, that it was gone or whatever, some shit like that. And again, y'all, this isn't my situation, so I'm just like, bro, even you asking me, like, trying to like put me in your situation is kind of disrespectful. I really don't like it, and I'm telling him. and we got little arguments about it. But I'm just like, I know he going through some other real stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna try to help out the best I can. Like I try to with anybody until like I just gotta cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Because I come in people's life to help them out, and they don't realize it because they always just be thinking. I'm gonna be honest. Like the average person, the way they think, they always think somebody can just help you out financially. You get what I'm saying? Or financial is the only way. If you can't help me out with money, then you can't help me in any shape, way, or form. There's a lot more stuff that's way more important than money that you got to have right to even get the money. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. Your energy is important. Shit, money is a form of energy. You feel me? So I mean, take it how you take it. But I'm giving you Jews right now. You feel me? Like this is real. So I guess like he leaves from me, whatever. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna take the bag. I'll hold it. I can only hold it tonight. I really ain't gonna even hold it then, but I'm gonna hold it. And yeah, just you gotta get this shit whenever. Like I can't really hold this for you, whatever. And 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 like literally, uh, it turned from that to later on that night. You know, this man thinking like I'm trying to hold his stuff and keep his shit. When I wasn't even gonna hold it, I wasn't even able to hold it. When I was doing him a favor, something I didn't want to do, he tried to flip that to me trying to hold his stuff, like not trying to give him his shit back when I was asleep. You hear what I'm saying? So this man is like threatening, like you don't want my fam to come over. I'm like, bro, you don't want my fam to come over, but bro, you don't want to do that. Don't play with me like that, bro. I'm not even gonna say that on here, but don't play with me like that. It's not. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. You know, that's not gonna end well. So um, I'm telling him like, but y'all know you gotta hear what I'm saying though. Like, it's from a nigga trying to help out a person that's supposed to be a friend. They're in a bad situation, but you try to help out as much as you can for real, and then they try to flip it on you and try to make it seem like you trying to steal their personal items, but you was trying to help them out. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. But you wasn't even really didn't even know if you really could help them out, but you still tried to, and you like, I'm gonna help them out. So it changed to that. But I'm saying all of this to say, how I come in people's life and how they deal with me is based on the karma that they're gonna get. I seen this man the next day after that shit. This man was this is one of many though, y'all. And it's been a lot over a short time to give me. I'm gonna start actually talking about this more, my viewpoints, and kind of tell people stories without actually telling them. You know what I'm saying? Like I might give like a different name and shit like that. But yeah, I seen him the next morning to give him his stuff. And his nigga was all beat up. His eye was bleeding from like the inside of his eye. This nigga's hand was like all wrapped, looked like fractured, damn near almost broken. Like all that shit was fucked up. And it was like he was so like in like a sorry state. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, when I was even just because that was my first time seeing him since the night prior, like off me giving him his shit back, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was kind of on like a whole different time because of the disrespect. I was on some like, wait till I see this nigga in person type shit. You feel me? And then like I felt kind of bad when I saw how fucked up he was. I'm like, damn, like I ain't even have to do it to yo. Like the universe did it to him. But it's been a lot of shit like that happening with people that do me wrong. And the karma coming back to them, including the mother of my child. I know she's aware of now, or knows why certain stuff is happening to her. You know what I'm saying? If y'all heard that card just now, that was confirmation. Without saying, I don't know if y'all heard it. It was kind of far away, but it just sped up randomly. But nah, but real shit though, y'all. You really got to really peep it for what it is. Like it's a real serious thing out here as far as like the energy you give out. You can't just be people that give out good positive energy and do a lot for the collective, for the planet, for their own species and other inorganic species, or even from an inorganic species standpoint, and doing a lot for organic species, people that's natural to your planet, and knowing they're not, but able to stand on what they stand on and still be a good person, and not coincide with things that they know that's wrong. You feel me? You can't just mess with certain people. You feel me? That's something that you can do. You got to be a good person, and you got to just respect. Like in general, that's the way the world works in general. And I always been like that, me personally. So like I kind of felt sad that happened to him. you know. But yeah, so yeah, y'all like no, no, it's real, but yeah, like his eye was bleeding from the inside. It was like his arm was bleeding from the inside, but on a bigger level of even that though, y'all, you got to be careful how you deal with people. But me, me personally, the only time this is how I take it, y'all. Like I show love to everybody. The only time I'm gonna jump out there and a person would see like a different side of me that they wouldn't want to see would be like if I have to, or you know what I'm saying. And that's like about like if like someone like if I see somebody as a threat or something like that. But if I see somebody like that, you're probably gonna leave this planet or leave your vessel, your avatar fast as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna waste no time with you. Like I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you. I'm not even gonna say what I'm about to do. You know, I'm just gonna do it. You know. But other than that, like I don't. I realize I know what's like a problem, what's the issue. The issue isn't just because you have an altercation with somebody. The issue isn't just because somebody's talking shit or laughing or whatever. Those aren't issues. You know what I'm saying? Those are projections. People project how they feel from the inside, and when you really realize that, you don't even be taking personal like people's situations and how they act, especially if they don't even know you. Even more so, you don't take stuff to the heart and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's a real thing. Hey, peace and blessings, bro. That's a real thing. You get what I'm saying? So how can I say this though? Like so yeah, me talking about the karma. Me talking about the karma. I didn't y'all. I'm telling y'all, it hurt me to see him like that because in my mind, I was like, I'm not gonna. In my mind, I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. But then something told me to say something, and then I was like, I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what I was just talking about. Projections. Whenever you try to give positive energy to people, we live in such like a crazy world. If a person doesn't know you already, like they get scared of you, and it's so sad. The destruction has been done to all Aboriginal Indigenous people that if a black person walks up to another black person, they're instantly thinking like crime. They're thinking like crime or violence, like all stuff that they're thinking, like that come through their head. It's gonna be from a negative standpoint of like projections that they're putting on you. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of them not knowing you from a can of paint, and they're gonna go off of that before even trying to find out what you're about. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't even want you because they don't know you, and it just has to be bad. You know, the ignorance of this world is really bad. I see it all the time. I don't let it affect me. I just go hard as far as like being the change that I know that how the world should be. You get what I'm saying? Like that's more important than me because that's a stronger stance, right? You know, everybody. I'm not a follower, so like I'm not gonna see the whole world act like this or go about something like this and just do that and follow that just because everyone's doing it, or even more so when I even know it's wrong and it's obvious that something is a wrong way to be or act like, but be like that just because majority of everybody's being like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those type of people. So I definitely stand alone. You know, I get a lot of hate off of that, a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. I realize that it's a lot of people that are jealous of me when they see that power in me, but it's only from a standpoint of them wanting to be like that. So I don't take it personal. You know, I don't think I know it all. I say this so often. I'm always trying to teach myself every day, but I'm attacked every day because of the type of person I am, and I realize that. So it just is what it is. But I'm just so happy right now though, because it's like everything that's taking place on the planet, like even from a standpoint of like people trying to project to make you feel like low about yourself, for like superficial materialistic reasons, 3D thinking, ways, you know what I'm saying? Like all that's going out the window. You know what I'm saying? So if a person tries to like stun on you with their car or materialistic things or with money in general, literally itself, like all that's going out the window. Like nobody's gonna be able to do that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you're not of that sun, you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like like this shit is taking place, regardless of what anybody feels about it. Y'all seen what just happened in Turkey and Syria, but y'all see the weather anomalies. The tornadoes happening. That's not even in tornado season. All so much at one time and shit like that. Y'all seeing all this is taking place because nature doesn't care about how you feel. Nature doesn't care about this superficial like materialistic matrix simulation that we live in. Like nature doesn't care about any of that, and it's showing you that, and it's going to continue to pick up and show everybody that because of how lost and how everybody forgot really what's what. You get what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to y'all. Like everybody's supposed to show love to the planet, but like buildings and stuff, trees, our bushes, for real, our bushes are being knocked down and stuff for money, for greed. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no level, there's no point of stopping it. So where we're at right now, it's like I said, the sun's seen everything. Everything that took place, anything that they can lie to you, the masses about, right? You know what I'm saying? We know who they are, but like that can lie to the masses, to the regular white people and regular black people, inorganic, organic, of any race, nationality, ethnicity. We know that's further division, right, y'all? Right? So either or, it doesn't matter. But all that's irrelevant because what's taking place is happening at a fast rate, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's happening at a very, very, very fast rate. And if you ask me, I feel like it's a lot based on like the ignorance. Because in my mind, like I think about it like this: if the ignorance wasn't so bad, like if I wasn't able to be talking right now and this stuff is taking place, right? Maybe this wouldn't be happening right now. But as I'm talking to y'all right now, I can say numerous stuff that's taking place right now, but everybody, whether they know about it or not, everyone has like a just not caring mind state towards it. But even if they know it's wrong, you hear what I'm saying? So everything is, like I said, everybody's being hit. This has to take place. There's no other way for it to go. But I'm, like I said, like I know that I'm karma. I'm karma for a lot of people because how people deal with me, that's going to be for however bad your karma is. And I'm starting to realize that more and more in my life, coming into my power and like here I truly am. Like, so basically, you should be like that in general. Be careful if you're speaking bad on somebody's name that's not doing anything to harm you and stuff like that. You should, in general, be careful because you can bring bad luck your way and all that for just being like that. But doing that to me, yeah, if you're doing that to me, we're really watching back because my ancestors on your ass. You get what I'm saying? That's for every government official, every cop. You get what I'm saying? Everybody. Like nobody's excluded. Like for real. I'm being real with y'all. So y'all really got to be careful, like the energy that y'all throw out, because it's very, very important. I'm seeing this shit happen to people that come in my life daily, but it's because of what I'm doing for the collective. Like my ancestors showed me in many ways. They come in my dreams. I get crazy downloads since the intensity of the sun has picked up. Like I said, y'all, you might as well say we in the M class players, and intensity just gonna pick up right after this the spring coming up and stuff like that. Watch how the UVC radiation picks up. You get what I'm saying? Everything is gonna pick up. Like I said, we already, the UV index is like they're at like 7.5 and 7.7. Anything over 3 of the UV index, if you're not natural to the planet, if you're not of the sun, then your genetics is falling off right by that alone. You get what I'm saying? Hey, peace and blessings to y'all. How y'all reflections doing? Y'all, there's no rush. I can go around, y'all. I just had to sum myself, so y'all got to enjoy the rest of y'all day. I appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good thing for us right now. We've been through so much, and we adapt to anything, right? Anything that's been done to us all throughout any energy cycle. we 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 get over it. We adapt to your so wild. It's like you wouldn't even think that we still dealing with some of the stuff we dealing with. Let's be real, y'all. Like for real, it's a serious thing, you know. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to say that it's not other people that's like me. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, as far as me, what I'm dealing with, I'm aware of. There's definitely forces behind me, y'all. There's definitely forces behind me, and I don't know why I didn't catch on to certain stuff how I know now, because it's like already the life that I had and stuff that I got out of that I look back on and I don't know how I got out of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real thing, y'all. Like when I say it's a real thing, it's definitely a real thing. Hey, peace and blessings, bro. You know, like you gotta just show good energy, and you can't be trying to like see. It's a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people that like hate on people and stuff like that, and do things like that. It's all, like I said, it's all projections. It's coming from like how they really feel inside. So like if that person has like a lot of hate in them that they didn't deal with, or they didn't turmoil that they didn't get over and stuff like that, it's gonna show in how they deal with people. You get what I'm saying? And it's gonna show. You might even see it even more to how they deal with someone that they're already mad at and stuff like that. Because a person that's unhealed and stuff, if they're dealing with somebody that's attacking them and they're unhealed, the way they deal with whatever that happens to them, right? It's going to usually be probably like that same type of energy to that level or even worse. But somebody that's healed that's going to deal with that, they might shit. They might not say anything at all, y'all. If they don't say anything at all, even more so, what's that, y'all? No silence is a response. People just want to get responses out from a negative standpoint. But when you don't let those responses affect you, you feel me? It's like, and you stay positive and you stay on your toes, that makes them even more matter. You get what I'm saying? And it's like y'all ever seen those movies? Y'all ever seen those movies where and we not gonna talk about religion right now. That's another story, y'all. But I'm just saying, just hear me out real quick. Y'all see those movies and stuff, religion and shit, and y'all see how they be pouring the what do you call it? What do you call it? The holy water, and y'all see like the holy water, and y'all see like how it like y'all see how it like be like burning people up, like they like shrivel up and shit. That's how it be with them when you stay focused on your goals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody take it how you want to take it, but I'm speaking this from like a standpoint of yeah, you say, it coincide with me. I'm the one saying it and all of that, but nah, this for everybody. Everybody got people that's damn near hating on them just about, especially in this time. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? The jealousy and envy is so real, and the times that we live in right now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That shit don't even be having to deal with money. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I'm from the Northern Maryland, Baltimore region, right? You put my proper, I'm from the Northern Maryland, Baltimore region. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And it's like, I seen both sides, right? Because it's like, I was based out like Loudoun County and Fairfax for like the longest. Like, I'm dealing with them as far as like fighting for my son and stuff right now, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I've been, I'm not trying to chew my own horn because I'm humble, y'all. But people that know. Not even like the nearest years, the most souped up, but I'm just saying, like, I've been in like BMWs and everything, and it'd be people that be in like Vipers, cars way more than me, and they'll get offended. You get what I'm saying? And I won't in my mind, I won't know where that is coming from because in my mind, I'm looking at it from a standpoint where I'm like, if a person that has more money than me, they're not going to be jealous or envious of me if they have more money than me. But no, it's not like that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it'll be people that have more, I guess, assets or in a better position in life and still be jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? Like the envy and jealous, like it's real. So like, just give positive energy. That's what I say. You know? Like I said, you know. Hey, peace and blessings, reflection. Peace and blessings, sir. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all see me. Like it's stuff that like I just found out like I still say sir sometimes, right? And I be trying not to say that because I know what that means. But that's destruction of me. I didn't even realize I said sir and I said sir. You get what I'm saying? Hey, peace, reflection. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Yeah, like, hey, peace, reflection. You know, but that just shows you how bad the destruction is, y'all. Like, I literally, y'all just heard me just say it, sir. Like, and even me knowing it, just because of, but it's a lot of things that's like that because of the destruction. It's like we'll say, but we don't know really, you know what I'm saying? Or even we'll know, but it's just like it's a habit. You feel me? So that's stuff that we gotta break. Like it's hard. You feel me? It's not easy, but like it just speak volumes when you bring up. You know, because it's like even me, like I didn't even notice that y'all literally while I'm on live, like y'all literally just seen that me just now. I didn't even mean to say that, and I said that. You know, so it's crazy, y'all. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. Like I said, it's a viewpoint. It's a viewpoints with Rob's Inferno while it burns slow. Peace to all the gods and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. Everybody achieve their dreams, your goals, you know, your aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Stand tall on that. Stand tall on being a good person. You know, morals, values. You know, be always show respect, you know, but have standards, have integrity about you as far as like your character, how you carry yourself and stuff like that. And you know, anything else that comes around that, you know, just know that it's an attack for that to be taken away from you. But it speaks volumes to the type of person you are when you still stand on them type of things, regardless of anything, or regardless of whatever life throws at you. So peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man.